nice was it to rewatch and review this classic movie for you guys, walking the Titanic corridors once again with the characters and relive this beautiful and nostalgic story once again. There are many things we can learn from Rose, not the least of which on how to be inexpensive as she was, and I don't mean financially. In the most high-value queen-like way. We will learn more about the traits she had, and we will see her development through the movie. I will also tell you at the end why you should be expensive or more expensive, and I will share with you some private life examples. I always like to start my movie analysis with a short plot summary, but I think no one needs introduction of this probably the most famous movie in our lives. So let's get straight to the analysis. The movie Titanic starts with the most iconic presentation of the leading female character, Rose. I think that this entrance already shows us the importance of this person. In general, actions of this movie again are revolving around her. And by the way, if you haven't seen a video where I speak about how important it is to be the leading lady and the leading character of your life, please see the link below and check it out. I wish for every woman to truly become the leading lady, to finally enter the queen state and sit on your throne. I think that there's nothing more sad in the world than to see the queen being taken down from her throne and placed in a pheasant position. Coming back to Rose, the camera moves on her, indicating to the viewer that this person is important. Even though her boyfriend and the mother are also some important people, the camera shows us Rose as the most important being of the scene. Her persona is not so easily revealed. Her face is covered by her huge hat, and then her beautiful face gets slowly revealed. And I think that it is so important to make links to different characters, so please bear with me. If you saw my video about Angelina Jolie character Julia in movie Original Sin, her face was similarly covered by a huge umbrella, and it was only then when her persona was slowly revealed to us. And this trick is often used in movies, making the character even more important. This implies mystery. And mystery tends to entail a sense that there is more to the person than what one can see, understand, speak of, or know. Mystery has always held a certain allure, a fascination that draws us in, compelling us to uncover the secrets hidden beneath the surface. And in the realm of human personality, mysterious women have long captured our imaginations. They are intriguing enigmas, and they possess an air of mystique that sets them apart from the ordinary. Coming back to our character, Rose is very well dressed. Her clothes are very decorative, and she herself is very well groomed. She has adorned herself as a queen. And I think that this is another often recurring character trait for my analysis. The clothes you wear are often the leading factor for making the first impression. They show that you are important to yourself and that you already place a huge value on yourself. And the outfits throughout the Titanic movie never cease to amaze the viewer. They tell us that this is not a casual person, that this is probably an important person and she should be treated as that. Another thing about Rose is that she is very well behaved, she is cultured, she has learned etiquette, she is polite, respectful, she speaks slowly, walks slowly, a very distinct person. You know that you are dealing with a very well educated and cultured person. She has a very broad knowledge on different things, she can speak on many different topics. She is also very calm and collected. And I think that the combination of those aspects make her seem such a high value, expensive and queen-like character. And I think that even though she was a physically stunning woman, she really was communicating her value with her energy. You can see that the same actress was able to express different characters in two different ways and in two different movies. The one that seems so high value, expensive and queen-like, Rose, while the other, and I'm speaking about her character in movie Holidays, seems so casual, broken and having such a low self-esteem. And I often mention this in my videos. The inner world is often the most important as it affects our energy. That's why it is so important to do the journaling, therapy and a lot of other inner work to deal with our insecurities and shortcomings. We can actually easily see throughout the movie that Rose was very confident and definitely her self-concept was very high. In fact, we do not see any of her insecurities or broken way of thinking throughout the movie. The most important thing is that when you meet her, you know that this is not the type of woman who will be crying in her room over a man. She is the leading lady of this movie and she is there for the win. And Rose is the type of woman who has it all: the looks, the deep and interesting inner world, the spiritual goodness and empathy in her. You know that this is not the type of woman who will let you disrespect her, play with her or abuse her in any way. And I think that this really makes her such a queen. This is a dream woman and all male characters in the movie as well as the viewer knew it. And another cool thing about Rose is that she was not really stiff enough to not be able to do the opposite. She was playful and spontaneous, and I think this is a very important trait in us. And I often speak about it in my movie analysis, how opposite traits found in one person are so attractive. Rose was a typical high-class woman, but not really, because she was not too snobbish to fall in love and spend time with a third-class traveler. Now, going back to the idea of the leading lady, I think that all the above character traits are not easy to be found in one person. And the men who met her and wanted her knew that they have to go all in to win this type of woman. And Rose really is the type of woman who will get everything from any man who is interested in her. And she did. She got a huge diamond from her rich fiancé. He wanted to give her all the financial goods that he had. And why? Well, he knew that she is the ultimate prize, and he told her that, and he was fighting for her with all that he had. On the contrary, Jake, he was very poor, but he also knew the immense value in that woman, and he was also willing to give her all that he had. And I'm speaking here about the effort of both men to win her. He valued her to the point of being able to give his life for her. Do you really think that they would be doing all that if she was chasing any of them, or if she was insecure or clingy? Well, we know that definitely they wouldn't. So let's ask ourselves, what made her so expensive after all? And I think that it was her inner concept, the value that she has placed on herself first. She was certainly able to receive the gift that she was getting, whether it was the effort of poor Jake or the physical gifts from her fiancé. And I think a good question here to ask yourself is how easy it is for you to receive gifts, and when you do you really feel worthy of them? And if not, why not? And I think that Rose is teaching us how to place a better price on yourself. It is to maximize your value, the outer and inner world, and to start expecting more, and also to be able to accept more when it is given to us. So don't settle, ladies, for any bare minimum and half price request from anyone who wants to win you. And now, getting to my personal life examples, I have seen it very often on myself and on other women. Before I have raised my self-concept, I was accepting the bare minimum, and the bare minimum not only was given to me, but then way less and less was offered. And I have been acting like a secondary role in my own life before, and it was until I have been able to edit my self-concept and raise my value in my own eyes first. It is when I have started to only receive more, but also be able to accept it once it was presented to me. So never be afraid to ask for more, certainly you deserve that. And this video is not really about physical gifts and any expensive ways of earning you. This is more about the effort. Effort is the most attractive thing to me, says one of my favorite quotes. So put effort in yourself first, ladies. Just like Rose did. Educate yourself, take care of your beauty, select your clothes and style, and keep reaching the queen state of being, and then raise your price of having you accordingly. And never let anyone not treat you and look at you the way Rose was looked at, and also the way we all look at her.